Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Spider-Man returning to the MCU. That's right, yesterday it was announced that that Sony and Disney had come to an agreement together and that Spider-Man will be back in the MCU. Now there is a catch to this deal, of course. The deal only runs for two films. One Spider-Man film and one MCU film. And the Spider-Man film, they confirmed, will be coming out on July 21st, I believe it was, 2021. So that will be in between, as of right now, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which will come out May of that year, and Thor: Love and Thunder, which will come out November of that year. So it's actually pretty nice spacing if you think about it. There's some months in between each of the that means there will be four films from the MCU in 2021. We'll be getting Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in February of that year. Like I said, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Then Spider-Man 3, I guess we're calling it. Spider-Man Homecoming 3. I don't know what the title's going to be yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll get a title soon. Maybe sometime next year, early next year, since that's when they'll have to start filming. And Thor: Love and Thunder. So yeah, four MCU films. That's pretty insane. What's interesting about this is a lot of people are saying, "Oh, so that means in 2 years, when the thing runs out, we'll have to be going through this again. That they'll probably write Spider-Man out because the second film that he has to be in is an MCU film." And so some people are speculating that it's going to end in 2021. But that's the day the Spider-Man movie comes out. 2021 is when Spider-Man comes into the MCU, because the only other film after Spider-Man's is Thor: Love and Thunder. And I don't think we're going to see Spider-Man in a Thor movie, even though I wouldn't mind a Spider-Man and Thor crossover. I don't think we'll see Spider-Man there. I think what the MCU film will be something in 2022 or 2023. Which I think 2023 is when we're going to see the next big event film, like the next big Avengers or something. And I do have an idea of what it could be. Some people are starting to speculate, and this had crossed my mind as well, is that just in case they can't reach a deal on their next Sony Disney meeting, I have a feeling they're going to find a way to ease Spider-Man out. I think Sony realized what a lot of other people were realizing is that you can't take Spider-Man out of this storyline right now abruptly. You have to write him out with ease, with caution. Allow us to accept his exit. And that is if he exits. This could be their way of ending Spider-Man's storyline, and what a great way to go out than an MCU event film. If you're going to write them out, similar to the way Iron Man and Captain America have been written out now. They both have their ending in Endgame. If you haven't seen it yet, there's an ending to their storylines in that movie, which I can't even imagine how anyone has not seen that movie yet. So, with that being said, Spider-Man going into the MCU, I think they are going to do a Secret Wars movie. Secret Wars is very much tied to Spider-Man, and if you are going to ease him out, maybe a Secret Wars movie is the best way to go out on. That's going to be a storyline that you'll never be able to do with the standalone Spider-Man films. If Sony goes off and does it by themselves, we'll see. Also, Spider-Man can still be used, according to this agreement. Spider-Man can still be used in other Sony properties. So there's already talks about Spider-Man possibly appearing in Venom 2. So that leaves the door open for that, because Kevin Feige has also stated, he came out and talked about it a little bit, that he's very happy about it, and that Spider-Man is the only one with powers that can cross into other cinematic universes. So could that be a hint that they're gonna open the doors for Spider-Man to go in and out of out of not just the MCU but into the Spider-Verse universe as well? So that's a big possibility. I don't know. Everything is a little shady right now. But I'm very excited that Spider-Man gets to have at least 2 more films in the MCU. Hopefully, when the deal does come up and they have to negotiate again, maybe not. Maybe this is the end of it because they don't want to go through this much trouble anymore. Um, we'll see. But I hope there is a way they can still make it work in the future. I just don't see it happening by this point after what happened here. I just think they understand that they need to allow fans to say goodbye to Tom Holland, if that's going to be the case. And then they can reboot it or whatever Sony can reboot or whatever they want afterwards. But yes, 2 more films. That is very exciting news. Comment below, guys. Tell me your thoughts. Are you very excited that Spider-Man is back in the MCU? Some people might not be, but I know the majority of people are. So nerd out about it. Comment below. I like to see people's excitement about this. It is already all over the internet anyways, so, and I'm probably one of the last people to talk about it. But, hey, I gotta talk about it sometime. This is very big news for fans of this property and the MCU. So there you go. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a huge fan of superhero movies and shows. I talk about those too. Marvel, DC, and even some that are not Marvel or DC. I'm a huge fan of all of it, so there you go. Until next time, everybody, take care.